Now, your KSBW weather forecast with meteorologist Holt Hanley.
Good morning, I am Jonathan Bass, and here is a live view from Skycam 8 atop Fremont Peak, looking at a little bit of snow still persisting on the ground there. And temperatures this morning, they're on the warmer side. We're in the low 40s to mid 40s with a 45 in Gilroy and a 44 currently in Santa Cruz. And temperatures are up compared to 24 hours ago. We've moved that cold system out of the way, and we've got anywhere from about 1 degrees to 11 degrees warmer compared to 24 hours ago. A little bit of a southwest breeze this morning, not much yet. You can see it's a little stronger to the north as we do have cold front up there. And with that cold front still a ways off, not much going on in terms of precipitation. A few very light showers moved into the Santa Cruz region over the last few hours, but not much yet. Here's yesterday's system. You can see that counterclockwise spin as that moves off to the east, bringing snow to the Rockies. We've also got a cold front moving down out of the north, and you can see that snow dropping from the coastal range through the Cascades out to the northern Sierra. It's another cold system. Fortunately, we're not looking at the same hassle with snow as snow levels with this, probably 3,000 feet and above. Now, as we move through the day, that cold front's going to drop down. That's going to cool things off, and it is going to make today wet, and we're going to stay cold and wet all the way through Wednesday morning. Once we get to late morning Wednesday, we switch to this more zonal flow, and we're going to be clearing things up and warming things up just a bit for you. So here's that cold front coming down today. That's going to peak in terms of shower intensity by about mid-afternoon, and then we'll clear things out for you tonight, but not for long, because tomorrow morning we've got another cold front coming through, and that will be a little bit more intense than today's. A little bit colder too. We may get snow levels down to about 2,500 feet, but still our highways should remain open. Shouldn't be a problem like we saw over the last couple of days. And then that will clear out briefly Monday night before more showers come in Tuesday all the way into Wednesday morning. So there's that cold, wet weather I was talking about. But fortunately, second half of the day Wednesday, we start to clear things out for you, and we get a change in conditions. Now, for today, we're going to start with just a few scattered showers, but those showers will pick up in coverage until they peak this afternoon about 3:45. You can see the frontal boundary here with southwest winds meet the northwest winds, and that right along that front, that's where we're going to have the most intense showers and the breeziest conditions. Once that moves out, we'll have a few leftover showers, then clear things out for tonight, and then tomorrow morning, about mid-morning, we've got another front making its way in, and that will bring some more wet weather. For today, highs going to be in the low 50s, and tonight's lows will be in the low 30s to the low 40s. KSBW 8-day forecast. We've got rain in the forecast for you all the way through the first part of Wednesday. Thursday and Friday, a little bit sunnier, a little bit warmer. Saturday, bringing a few clouds, more rain chances coming in next Sunday. So we'll keep an eye on that for you. That's quite a ways out in the distance. Overnight lows will be in the 30s and 40s this week with your best chance for frost Wednesday and Thursday night. Caitlin?
Thanks, Jonathan.
Sure thing.
We are at the 2023 Polar Plunge for Special Olympics Northern California right here in Santa Cruz.
2, 1, go!
Jumping in for a good cause, the Special Olympics of Northern California had a polar plunge on Saturday in Santa Cruz. The event was held to raise awareness and money for the Special Olympics.
Special Olympics provides so many opportunities for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities to participate in sports and make friends and just do incredible things.
The reason we raise the money is for the athletes. It provides year-round training in 11 different sports all summer long, or all year long, sorry. There's 28,000 plus athletes here in Northern California, so you figure the cost of training and equipment and transportation, uniforms, that's where all the money goes.
They usually hold this event at the ocean, but due to scheduling, they were not able to. They had a goal of raising $45,000, and they already got to that dollar amount plus a little bit more. A warning to parents from police as officers are urging parents to monitor their child's social media use, saying they're getting reports of children being targeted by adults on a specific app. Action News 8 reporter Jeremy Chen explains.
This is the social media app Tia.
is the focus of a warning from East Hartford Police, the agency posting on Facebook saying officers received several reports in recent months of adults asking children for nude photos through the app. Some local parents not surprised to see such a notice.
It's a crazy world we're living in right now. There's so much going on with police putting out stuff.
Richard Thomas, a father with kids attending East Hartford schools, says he's always on heightened alert.
Social media, or even by walking down the street, or even at the store, the mall, or wherever they go, it's always a concern when stranger reaching out to them.
Former Fairfield Police Chief Gary McNamara says the app is clearly geared towards adults, especially with certain features.
It also has a game of truth or dare where you can go on and engage in a truth or dare game with a variety of different users.
On TIA's website, the client agreement explicitly states any pornographic images, including child exploitation, is a violation of its terms of use. But McNamara says with no real age verification, children can easily access the app's features.
The concept that it's only for adults, or you have to enter your age or your date of birth in order to access some of these internet sites is really a false sense of security.
He says one helpful step for parents is to understand online behavior.
We have to teach our kids what is normal activity on these apps and be aware of what's not normal.
Now to a race we've been following closely as California Congresswoman Barbara Lee kicked off her bid for the U.S. Senate on Saturday. A large group of supporters gathered for her campaign rally in Oakland. Lee, who announced her candidacy in an online video earlier this week, is running for the seat being vacated by retiring Senator Dianne Feinstein. The Democratic race for Feinstein's seat is expected to be one of the most closely watched Senate races in the country. Also running for the seat are Representatives Adam Schiff and Katie Porter, who announced their campaigns earlier this year. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back, though, with more coverage you can count on. Inflation unexpectedly rose in January. A report from the Commerce Department says prices climbed 0.6% from December to January, up sharply from a 0.2% increase from November to December. It's the largest monthly jump since June. The report is creating concerns that the Fed could continue with interest rate hikes, which have worried investors on Wall Street. For the first time in 20 years, teachers are getting a bigger deduction for school supplies they bought using money out of their own pockets. More from our chief national consumer correspondent, Jeff Rawson.
Hi, my mom was a teacher, so I know firsthand how much teachers have to spend of their own money on classroom supplies. Teachers out there right now, you're saying, yes, we do. For years, the amount you could deduct was capped at $250. Now, the IRS has increased that number to $300. Who qualifies? If you're a teacher K through 12, principals, aides, or counselors who spend more than 900 hours at work at the school during the academic year. When you put it that way, 900 hours, we spend a lot of time at work. Go you, I being around kids that long. That goes for public and private schools. What kinds of things are deductible? A lot of stuff. Books, all right? Any type of supplies like pencils and paper, equipment, even COVID protective equipment like hand sanitizers and wipes still count. Just make sure you have the receipts to back up your purchases. If you're an educator and you're married to one too, don't worry. If we file a joint tax return, you can double that number for deductions. So it's $300 each, total of $600. Here are the forms you can claim the deductions on, all right? Form 1040, this one, Form 1040 SR, or Form 1040 NR. Let me leave you with another piece of good news, a little more than the hike. The IRS says it'll keep raising the limit in $50 increments in future years based on inflation adjustments. Look, teachers are gonna tell you it's still not enough. They're still gonna pay, but it's a little more help from the IRS. Every dollar counts. Thank you so much for everything you do and for spending your own money on our kids. I appreciate it, and I know everyone does too. Keep your receipts. And by the way, keep sending the letters out to parents saying, hey, if you wanna help, we always give money ourselves too. The parents should chip in too. Save all your receipts. I'm gonna put all this information on rawsonreports.com. Back to you.
The IRS has extended its deadline for taxpayers in disaster areas from May 15th to October 16th. This includes people living in Monterey, Santa Cruz, and San Benito counties. Again, that deadline is for those in areas designated by FEMA as disaster areas. A Southern California man claims someone stole his winning Powerball jackpot ticket worth more than $2 billion. He's now suing the guy who came forward as the winner. Earlier this month, the California Lottery said Edwin Castro won the record-setting jackpot. He took the lump sum payout of $997 million. But now a man named Jose Rivera claims he bought the ticket, not Castro. In court documents, Rivera claims a man named Reggie stole it from him. Rivera says he reported the theft to law enforcement and the California Lottery. In a statement, the lottery said it can't investigate potential criminal activity. Local and law enforcement would have to look into it. On our health watch, the FDA is taking new steps to better regulate tobacco products. Officials say smoking is still the leading cause of preventable death in the U.S., despite the fact that the number of people who smoke is at one of the lowest levels recorded, not including